Where are we going? What's this all about? Silly season is officially over. Games have begun in the spring summer football world, and some of the normal goofiness is still going on, which is unfortunate. But there are spots of stability out there that give hope. Because again, this channel and myself, what I really care about is just that there be high quality, low cost sports entertainment available to me locally and also as a TV product. So those are two sort of separate things to me. And the United Football League, this amalgam of the XFL and the USFL, it looks like it's got a lot of momentum going into this year. I think it's going to do fairly well. It is unfortunate that they came back with only 8 teams, so that is bad. But they have officially announced that the championship game is going to be in St. Louis in June. It's really perfect timing for me personally, as I'm almost surely going to be in St. Louis, and we'll see. We'll see if tickets are easy to come by for that. Not sure. And again, the the UFL is the best funded. Um, they have a lot going for them. I just would like to see two things. One, it looks like the cities that have dome stadiums are working the best. But also, I think one of the big draws in St. Louis is that it is one of those teams, one of those cities that the NFL really has betrayed in many ways. So I would love to see something happen in San Diego, something happen in Oakland, and I think those could work out well. But I know that it's not just that issue that is preventing those teams and teams like that from coming into the league. One quick note: it looks like Snapdragon Stadium has a capacity of 35,000, which I think is just right for them, and that is in San Diego. But let's go ahead and talk about some of the leagues that normally are at the very pit, at the very bottom. And I'm talking, of course, about the American Arena League 2 now. And there's a couple really good things that are happening with them. And I don't ever see them as being the primary or long-term place where there's a haven for stability and a haven for a high-quality product. But I do see them as a nursery that can produce teams in the future. For example, you have the Wheeling Miners, which were going to be a part of the AIF and wound up with them. They have a facility. Their website looks good, and I know that seems petty, but there is a lot of good things happening there, and they will, I think, if they have any kind of success, they will wind up moving up the scale into a better league. Same with the Texas Hotshots. They have a facility. And then I just did want to say one thing. The Great Lakes Arena Football League, I think it's been other incarnations. Some of the teams, for example, the West Michigan Miners, have been in other leagues. They've been around for quite a while. But I think, again, this is one of those leagues where some teams have a facility and some teams don't. And that is a real problem. So the Ironmen, they were in the AIF in 2016. They were in the CIF in 2017. Then there was that period in the MPIFL, which I think was just a horribly run league. I'm not quite sure how that works. Then the American Arena League, and then the what was it? The American Professional Football Association, or the American Professional Football League. But now they're in with some teams that look like they have spent some money, and I'm talking about like the Avengers and the Detroit Knights, the Toledo Extreme Shamrocks. I think that's one of those marginal teams. I'm not sure, but the Battle Creek Smoke, which I think were formerly the Battle Creek Crunch of the CIF. I did want to make note, if anybody has read the book Paper Tiger, One Athlete's Journey to the Underbelly of Pro Football, I've got it on my TBR, but I haven't really pursued it. If anybody has read it and has anything to say about that, I would really like to know. Let me know, please. And then we get into one of the perennial, almost bad actors in arena football, and that is the National Arena League. They had they lost a bunch of teams before they started. They lost the Tropics, and they lost the Bulls before they ever played a game. They just cannot seem to get any kind of control over their franchises, any kind of, I don't know if it's funding, I don't know if it's the ownership groups are just flaky, I'm not sure what's going on there. But the Bandits played the Minneapolis Warriors, and it was a lopsided game. I saw the Horsemen play the Desert Sentinels. Of course, the Horsemen used to be in the I can never remember that name. I can never say it right. But anyway, lopsided games, and I watched some of them on YouTube, and they're just unwatchable. Then there was the Spartans against the Northern Colorado Nightmare, also an extremely lopsided game. I think what happens is they just have to scramble to get a game, and it is a testament to the franchises that they do get these games and get them off. So if I'm a fan and I'm expecting to see a league game, a competitive game, and that comes up again, if I'm paying a $20 ticket, I'm okay with it. I go in and I see some group just get hammered, but the TV product was just almost unwatchable, and the nets were a joke. The whole thing was difficult, which brings me to the third incarnation of the Arena Football League, which there's some really good things. You see that they've got the NFL Network is going to carry games. It has been confirmed. I just hope that they are spending some money on a production crew. I hope they have some of the hallmarks of the old NFL games, where they would have the bumpers, they would have all of the intros and outros, they would have the little mini slice of life segments.
Nobody cares. Nice hat.
For all of the stoppages in the game, and have good quality. Spend the money on getting some announcers that, even if they don't have a great deal of name recognition, they're just competent. I would love to see, again, some minor celebrities, local celebrities brought in. Who cares? Let them talk about whatever. Let them call a few plays, whatever. And when I say call a few plays, I mean just be the on-air play-by-play guy for a little bit, and it would be a lot of fun. Anyway, I did want to say thank you again to everybody who has clicked on any of our links. It really is a big deal for us. It really helps a lot. Thank you for those of you that have stayed this long. There will be more coming and some big changes in what we do on the channel. Have a great day.